CBS 17 is your local election headquarters. The battle over the state's new electoral districts should get resolved in time for next year's election, as power in Raleigh and Washington really does kind of hinge on what happens.
The state Supreme Court has moved the primary back and ordered a fast timeline for judges to consider this case. Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland is live in Raleigh. And Michael, this could all lead to major changes in next year's election.
Yeah, that includes who even ends up running. Republicans have denied that they illegally gerrymandered the districts, but they could be forced to redraw them.
Voters will head to the polls later than initially expected next year. The state Supreme Court has moved the primary from March to May amid a series of lawsuits accusing Republicans of unconstitutionally gerrymandering the new electoral districts to help them win seats in the General Assembly and Congress. The court is majority Democratic. Republican Senator Ralph Hayes pointed out their order gives no information about which justices voted to move the primary.
I just want to emphasize how unusual this is, and quite to say unique this is in the actions of the courts, and quite frankly it smells.
A lower court has to rule on the maps by January 11th.
It at least looks to most observers like they've baked in the results before they heard any case whatsoever.
Dr. Michael Bitzer is a political analyst at Catawba College. He says the quick timeline for this case is unheard of.
That dynamics may prove that something new happens and we could get an entirely new batch of candidates throwing their hats into the ring.
Democratic Congressman G.K. Butterfield recently announced his retirement after Republicans drew him into a much more competitive district.
We were expecting a bad map, but we were not expecting a map that was extremely gerrymandered. This is a terrible map.
I asked him if the court orders changes, would he reconsider his retirement?
My decision is final, it's firm. It is now time for me to pass the baton to a fresh face, someone with fresh ideas, and now is the time to do it. I'm not going to delay it any longer, whether or not the map improves or it doesn't improve.
Republicans have denied using partisan data in drawing the maps, but independent analysts who've looked at the congressional maps say Republicans are favored to win at least 10 of the state's 14 seats, even though North Carolina is a purple state. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.
All right, Michael, thank you.